What we're going to do today is factorize cubic polynomials by grouping. Let's start with this example. Negative 9x squared plus 5x minus 15 plus 3x cubed. The highest degree of this polynomial is 3, also called a cubic polynomial with 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Before we factor this polynomial by grouping, we have to make sure that the polynomial is in standard form. In other words, the degrees of the terms have to be in descending order. Descending order means that the term with the highest degree comes first, followed by the next highest degree, which is 2, and so on. Till you reach the constant term. So make sure that you do this pre-step first and rewrite the terms in descending order. In other words, we rearrange the terms from greatest degree to least degree. Now, the next step is grouping the first two terms and the last two terms. We do this because we do not have a common factor between all four terms. So we have to factor the two groups out respectively. In the first group, we factor out 3x squared. And in the second group, we factor out 5. Feel free to pause the video and fill in the missing terms. 3x cubed divided by 3x squared is x. Negative 9x squared divided by 3x squared is negative 3. And 5x divided by 5 is x. Negative 15 divided by 5 is negative 3. This was our first step. The second step we are going to do now is to factoring out x minus 3. By the way, if these two terms are the same, you are on the right track, which means factoring by grouping works in this example. So when we factor out x minus 3, what's left over is 3x squared plus 5, which is then our second factor. So the factors of 3x cubed minus 9x squared plus 5x minus 15 are x minus 3 and 3x squared plus 5. And we factored a third degree polynomial by grouping. Let's take another example. 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 9x minus 6. This cubic polynomial is in standard form, so terms are already in descending order. So what we are going to do now is to factor out the greatest common factor of the first two terms and of the second two terms, respectively. Feel free to pause the video and try it yourself. In the first group, we factor out x squared, and in the second group, we factor out negative 3. 3x cubed divided by x squared is 3x. 2x squared divided by x squared is 2. Negative 9x divided by negative 3 is 3x. And negative 6 divided by negative 3 is 2. Again, the next step we are going to do now is factoring out 3x plus 2. And what's left over is x squared minus 3, which becomes our second factor. And we are done with this problem. Let's try another example. 2x cubed minus x squared minus 10x plus 5. Again, we have to factor out the two groups respectively. In the first group, the greatest common factor is x squared. And in the second group, the greatest common factor is negative 5. Feel free to pause the video and fill in the missing terms. 2x cubed divided by x squared is 2x. Negative x squared divided by x squared is negative 1. Negative 10x divided by negative 5 is 2x. And 5 divided by negative 5 is negative 1. The next step we're going to do now is factoring out 2x minus 1. What's left over is x squared minus 5, which is then our second factor. So the factors of 2x cubed minus x squared minus 10x plus 5 are 2x minus 1 and x squared minus 5, and we are done with this problem. Let's solve the last example. 6x cubed plus 14x squared plus 9x plus 21. Again, the first step is to factor the first group and to factor the second group. The greatest common factor of the first group is 2x squared, and the greatest common factor of the second group is 3. So 6x cubed divided by 2x squared is 3x. 14x squared divided by 2x squared is 7. 9x divided by 3 is 3x. And 21 divided by 3 is 7. Factor out 3x plus 7. And what's left over is 2x squared plus 3. And we're done with this problem. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. This video is what I did for you. If you want to do something for me, hit the bell button, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy learning, everyone.